Right, good evening everyone. It's about 8 o'clock. I'm doing a sort of a dry build again before the Axel is actually finally put together, as it were. So some of you are probably thinking, what the hell's he got these on there for? They're only on there for the minute as a bit of a guide. I'm not sure if I'm going to use them or not, but they're thoroughly delightful. They really are. They're a really nice spacer, because I'm not quite sure on how it's all going to sit in the arch. The wheels have now been done. They're here. So they're all ready to go on the car. They're all nice. This is for the Mexico. This is for HKM. The bump stops that I've got here, these are brand new old stock. You can see they've just never even been on a car. They're just lovely. They are. They're just so virginal, just old. So I zinc plated these to keep these nice. When you put these on, I hate the thought of it all being scratched up. So I've made this, see this little strap here? Just a little strap. They're only cable tied at the moment because obviously I have no U-bolts on at this moment in time. But I just want that on there to protect it when the U-bolts go on. When I put the U-bolts down as well, I put heat shrink around the top of the U-bolts. A bit like this one here. You can see it on the top there. I think it just you know, it's a little bit of protection, if I'm dead honest with you. That's the reason why I've done it. So brake pipes I'm in the middle of doing tonight. Just want to make sure that these are all nice before I finish these and before I actually put them on and bolt them up. Just trying to find bolts that are all correct, making sure that all this lines up and that it's all nice and tiggity-boo. The diff is just wonderful. It's a lot of work to get that diff like that. A lot of work. The plug. The original plug that was in the diff housing, they're all great, but they always seem that little bit, I don't know, vague, if you understand what I mean. I mean, that's my original one. It's all right. Just wasn't mad on it. So I just thought I'd make my own. Now, when I say I made my own, all I've done is got a bolt that was the right thread. I re-tapped it. That's been done. I put a Doughty washer on the back. And it's just something that I prefer. As I said earlier, I made this handbrake bar myself a while back. Got a brand new bush in the housing there. I've made this part of it. So it is a bit of a dry build tonight, because I'm now going to take the whole lot apart again so that I can just make sure everything is absolutely 100% correct. And when this is done, if it's all good and tiggity-boo, then reassemble it all back up, make sure everything's great, wrap it up on bubble wrap and put it aside. The leaf springs for HKM are done. They're down there. The brake lines are there. The fuel lines are there. I'm quite well up to speed, if I'm honest with you. The drums are lovely. The half shafts have all been zinc plated as well. Brand new wheel nuts. It just goes on and on and on. But anyway, that's the update on the little Axel tonight. I'm going to start taking it apart now, but I just thought I'd show you what it's like in this sort of state, as it were, before I go to town on it. So I'll bid you a good evening, and I'll give you another update maybe in a couple of nights' time. I'll see how I go. Good evening.